One great way to start building trust and connection within your parent-child relationship is to look for ways to say yes more. So often we find ourselves saying no immediately just because it's more convenient or we have so many things to do, and our kids begin to expect no. They so often come to us and our immediate response is no. So I like to challenge my parents to find creative ways to be able to say yes as much as you can. By saying yes to your child, you're able to build that trust and connection within that relationship. And it also challenges you to look for ways to be more intentional in your parenting. And so while this is definitely not always easy, one great thing to do is just to take a moment before you answer and ask yourself, why am I saying no? Is there a creative way that I can say yes to this? Will that build our relationship? Will it make my child feel more seen and loved? And if I can stop and ask myself that, so often I can find ways to say yes. And it actually brings me so much joy to be able to say yes more to my children. So often when I first introduce this to the parents, the first question I get is, but if we say yes all of the time, will our kids ever be able to accept no? And what I have found is that the more that we say yes to our kids, it builds that trust in that relationship that when we have to say no, they're able to accept that more. And so often just explaining that to your kids, saying something like, I want to say yes as much as I can because it brings me so much joy. But when I need to say no, it's for a reason and I need you to respect that. So often just explaining that to our kids helps them to be able to accept that no. One tool that we love to introduce as a simple way to start practicing saying yes is something called a yes basket. So I don't know if you've had your kids home with you for a long weekend or over the summer, it can feel like they're asking you for snacks all the time. They're always hungry. And so often as a mom, your first response is no. We've just had food, we're about to eat dinner, and so snacks can become a power struggle. And so this is a really simple way that you can start to say yes more to your kid, to step out of that power struggle and to meet not just their needs, but their wants too. So the way that you can do this is work together with your family and come up with some healthy snack options and create a basket. And so this basket will be out on your counter throughout the day. And really, I set 2 limits with the basket. One is that I fill the basket up each morning and it's full, and when it's gone for the day, it's gone for the day. And 2, you have to ask me and use your words, and I will always say yes when you ask me for a snack. And so this becomes a way for us as parents to say yes more, to meet our kids' needs and wants, to create that trust and connection in the relationship, and it empowers our children to use their voice to ask for what they need. And so it's a great way to just begin saying yes. And I think that you will see as you say yes more, it does bring so much joy to you. It's so awesome when we can say yes to our kids. And there are so many opportunities throughout each day and each week where we can find creative ways if we just take a moment to step outside of the box and think of ways that we can meet their needs.